Good afternoon, viewers. Once again here from crickline24.com. Me along with Shamim Ashraf Chowdhury, sir. Very distinguished personality, very big bug personality in our country and around the globe as well. International cricket commentator, sir. Welcome to crickline24.com.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sir, a hybrid model Champions Trophy this year, just around the corner. So definitely Bangladesh first match, 20th February. I mean, just a couple of days later. So the match in between in India versus Bangladesh, or I mean Bangladesh versus India. So definitely Bangladesh recent past record or head-to-head record suggests this last 5 matches Bangladesh played against India. Bangladesh record is standard mark really of 3-2. So how do you expect? What sort of expectation do you have in upcoming match? I mean 20th
Well,
February.
talking about Bangladesh in the one-day international format, this is our strongest format. We've been amongst the three formats. This has been by far the most successful over the years. But in the recent past, Bangladesh has played 9 matches in last year. They've lost 6, won only 3. This is amongst all the teams. And they haven't really asserted themselves, not in the manner in which Bangladesh comfortably play ODI. So there is cause for concern in what is going to happen. So with Bangladesh now, really, when you compare with India, their recent success in the Asia Cup last year was very good. I was there in Colombo during the Asia Cup when Bangladesh beat India, and we've beaten them. But the percentage might not be high, but the manner in which they're playing now, I think they need to gel together better. They need to just lift their game. They've just played the BPL, which is the 2020 format, so they're not used to playing the 50-over format. So there's a question of transition to the 50-over format. It's not going to be easy, and India are a very, very strong team. So a lot to work on for Bangladesh.
So definitely, sir, exactly right. You know, this, sir, India have a wonderful record as well because recent past they beat England 3-0 in the bilateral ODI series as well. They have got good warm-up as well, good practice as well. But on the other hand, Bangladesh didn't have too many one-day matches, but fortunately they have concluded the BPL the mega tournament as well. All the batters are very good form as well. But question is in ODI format, you know that Indian have a top line batter, especially Virat Kohli is in very, very good form, and as well as against Bangladesh, he has a wonderful record. Average suggests this more than 75 run averaging batted against Bangladesh, really, and more than 900 run scored in 16 matches. And so Rohit Sharma as well, an outstanding performer. But Bangladeshi two performer, if I just indicate about two performer, Mushfiqur Rahim and Shakib Al Hassan. Unfortunately, Shakib Al Hassan is not into this squad. So, do you have any sort of say regarding Shakib Al Hassan absence?
I think it is better to say that Shakib is not going to be available. Obviously, an all-rounder, Bangladesh or any team in the world is going to miss the services of Shakib Al Hassan because he's been by far the most successful player in this country. So, but he's not available. So let's not think about that. What can we do in spite of his absence? That is the question. You're talking about Mushfiqur Rahim, you're talking about another veteran, Mahmoudullah Riyad, who was really excelled in the recent past. Mushfiqur Rahim, a little out of sorts in terms of consistent batting performances. Well, it's up to our top batters who have really not been there, particularly our captain, Najmul Hussain Shanto, who has not been in his elements. And he's got a very difficult job in uplifting his performance as a batter and leading the team. He may be a good leader, but you always need to lead from the front. And by that, we mean that you need to perform yourself to imbibe and encourage the rest of the team. So this is one big problem we have at the moment, the non-performance or the lack of form of Shanto. But just going back to India, Rohit Sharma has always been a thorn in the flesh for Bangladesh and for other teams. And recently he's made such a wonderful comeback. We just saw what he did. So he's going to be a huge danger. But India overall have got players right down to number 8, number 9 even, who can bat. And in the 50-over format, there might be occasions when there will be opportunities for the lower order batters, the middle order batters to come in. And in the team, they can have 3 different kinds of teams. They've got so many top-class players. And that is the huge advantage that India has over Bangladesh. So it's going to be tough. But just talking about Dubai, it's a little different from the wickets in Pakistan. Rawalpindi has a different kind of wicket, very similar to our wickets. Karachi is a little drier, bit more turn. But recently, because the international T20, IT20 has been played in Dubai, just finished this month, the pitches are going to be tired. The pitches are going to be affording more for the spinners. And India have got in Kuldeep Yadav, then we've got the two other spinners they have in the team. They have a dangerous pack of spinners, and that is another advantage. We've got Mehdi Hasan Miraj, Rishad, who is a little inconsistent, but we are banking on our pace bowlers rather than our spinners. So in Dubai, it might be a little bit of an advantage also to India because they've got top-class spinners in that.
Sir, definitely. Sir, probability of winning the match against India, if there is any chance.
Well, there is always a chance. We've beaten India so many times in the past. In a game of cricket, on any particular day, whichever team plays well, whichever team gels together, bowling, batting, and the fielding department, very, very important. Bangladesh, unfortunately, has been a little hot and cold when it comes to fielding. So that is one area we've got to improve. But if you all gel together on all three departments of the game, then of course we can beat any team in the world.
Sir, we talk about batting performers, really, but in the case of bowling as well. So Jasprit Bumrah is absent in this mega tournament, mega event, really. And it's a little bit advantage for Bangladeshi batters to flourish themselves.
No, you might think, of course, someone like Jasprit Bumrah not playing will give you that comfort feel. But you've got this guy coming in, Harshit Rana, who has replaced him. This is an incredible bowler. He just comes in and starts taking wicket. He's overtaken Mohammad Siraj in the team. So in English, there is a saying, out of the frying pan into the fire. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all. You've got to play the ball to its merit. You've got to just pay respect to the good deliveries. If there are loose balls there, it doesn't matter who the bowler is. We always say, don't look at who is bowling, look at what ball he is bowling. Play the ball according to the merit. Forget the bowler. There you are.
Exactly, sir. The Bangladeshi bowlers are normally desperate to make breakthroughs during the middle phase of the innings of Indian batting lineup, especially. But this time we see this Taskin Ahmed Mustafiz. If you have any suggestion,
Suggestion in terms of what? In terms
bowling, and making
bowling, you see,
breakthroughs in the nick of time.
the question is going to be: we've got four pacers, Mustafizur Rahman, we've got Nahid Rana, we've got Hassan Mahmood, and we've got Tanzim Shakib. Are they going to pick three pace bowlers? They're not going to pick four. Are they going to pick three pace bowlers and leave out maybe a spinner, maybe Nasir Mohammed? But once they get to Dubai and see the wicket, they might feel that they need an extra spinner. So Nasum might be included, and one of the three I've just mentioned may be left out. So you never know. You've got to go and see the conditions and then decide on the formation of the team. All you've got to do as a bowler to start off with is consistent line and length. As a pace bowler, Nahid Rana is one of the paciest around at the moment, but he's a little erratic in terms of consistency with his accuracy. And he bowls three good balls, he bowls three bad balls. That's not going to be good. He might take a wicket, he might give away a lot of runs. And that gives the advantage to the opposition. So what you need to do is consistent, disciplined bowling, not just raw pace. Intelligent bowling, and that's going to work.
Sure, sir. One last point, sir. Actually, crickline24.com is an English-based and a fast channel in our country. Just properly English-based. So if you have any say regarding this.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck. That's for sure. I mean, this is a very, very good initiative that you guys have taken up. There's a bit of risk, understandably, because the clientele, the viewership is less in English in our country anyway. But if you can generate interesting items in your website, I'm sure it's going to attract a lot of people. If you put some special inputs, maybe it's going to help out. And the international arena is there. If you can just make a good sort of program together and make it of interest to speakers who listen in English, then I'm sure you're going to be successful.
Thank you, sir, for joining us, and it's a pleasure time really having with you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure too.